Let's go to physical mode and go to the wiring closet. When we look at the wiring closet right now, nothing looks different, but let's look at the set background. In the past, you could not adjust the size of your wiring closet, but now you can. You can set height, width, length, and it'll configure the volume for you. And if you make a mistake, you can always reset, hit the reset button in order to go back to the normal size. Let's then go ahead and bring a device into the wiring closet. So let's go ahead and put a switch in. And when we drag the switch, you'll notice we now have a power distribution device, which shows a plug being plugged in. If I put another switch in, you'll also notice how the devices no longer waste space between the individual rack units, which makes things quite nice, and so that you get the real look of a real wiring closet. The other thing that we have is patch panels. So we can do a fiber patch panel, or we can do a regular copper patch panel. Now what we are going to do is we're going to go ahead and just connect the patch panel into one of the switches. So we are going to go from patch panel, we'll use jack 0, and go into the top switch, which we'll just say is Ethernet 01. Let's do this for a couple. So this is just like working in the wiring closet, connecting up a switch to the patch panel that would be distributing the horizontal cable pieces going out into a room. Now that we've done 4 of these, and notice it says jack is what it says on the patch panel when we plug it in. You may have also noticed that it said punch down. So let's go ahead and go back. So now we're on the structure cabling icons, and you'll notice we have some wall mounts. So I'm going to bring in a wall mount, and then I'm going to go ahead and connect it into my patch panel in the wire closet. So to do this, I'm going to select punch down 0, and then I'm going to go into the rack, and I'm going to go to the patch panel, and I'm going to go to punch down 0. Notice it says it can't be connected because I was going to the wrong punch panel. Let's go to this one, and there we go. It has punch downs. And let's do that for a couple of these. Again, this is the punch down. And it's nice that our panels are smart enough to let you connect into a fiber optic. Now notice you have cables. Again, these cables we can still create bend points so you can see where they go. We can also bring a device in like a PC, and we can plug this in to now a jack, which jack 0. You'll see that we now have visual. So you can see how this visually is showing that it is linked into this switch via the patch panel. So this will give your students a great idea on how layer 1 patch panels and punch downs work. You can still do cable links. You can see they still pop up and things like this. Again, this only occurs in the physical mode. If I go back to logical mode, it just simply shows a normal cable going across each other.